Fuck me, this is worrying. So, Liverpool, David Ornstein Bomber has dropped that Liverpool have made contact with Florian Wirtz's camp to express interest, this is his exact words by the way, in signing the playmaker if he leaves Bayer Leverkusen. This is the type of greed they speak about in the Bible. Yeah, they've just won the Premier League. They're losing, all right, they're probably their second, or maybe you could say their best playmaker, and they're replacing him with one of the best playmakers in the world football, or trying to replace him, of course. Same with Manchester City, by the way. They are both trying to hijack Bayern Munich's deal for this player. Florian Wirtz is an absolute unreal footballer. This guy is literally Kevin De Bruyne-esque. Yeah, maybe a bit less with the ball striking, but he's literally Kevin De Bruyne, just a nerfed version. Very good dribbler, very good carrier, very good passer. And if he goes to Liverpool or if he goes to Manchester City, as the reports are suggesting that they're both interested, they're both trying to pursue the deal. If Bayern Munich do not act quick, yeah, this will be worrying wherever he goes. Manchester, Liverpool, either way. As a Manchester United fan, I am worried if this does happen. First and foremost, I don't think it's going to happen. I think he stays in Germany. I think he goes to Bayern Munich. However, this deal, if it does happen, we're going to discuss it because, listen, there's concrete proof that these two teams are. We know Manchester City are desperate for him. Florian Wirtz is an ideal Kevin De Bruyne replacement, like I just said. Pep Guardiola's already had a meeting with his parents. Manchester City have got the money. It makes perfect sense. Do you get what I'm saying? And they've had the meeting the other day with the parents. However, Liverpool, bomber from David Ornstein, that Florian Wirtz is on their radar is crazy. Because I've been saying, by the way, me personally, I've been saying that the way to replace Trent isn't to go and try and get a right back that can do what he can do. Because is there any right back in world football that can do what Trent can do? No one from a right back position can actually create the way Trent can. So you're better off getting a defensive right back or a decent, well-rounded right back, and then go and getting a playmaker number 10. I thought Ray and Cherky would be on Liverpool's radar. Turns out not. They've gone for an even better player in Florian Wirtz, one of the best players, one of the best playmakers, one of the best creators in world sport over the last couple of years. 22 years old, 100+ million is going to cost him. Leverkusen's best player, Leverkusen's main man. And they're looking to rival Manchester City and Bayern Munich. And listen, do I think this is going to happen for Liverpool? No, I don't. They're quite late to the party. Leverkusen have been negotiating with Manchester City and Bayern Munich for the last couple of weeks, maybe even months. Do you know what I'm saying? We know how desperate Bayern Munich are after their chairman, I believe. Is it their chairman or their CEO or something? Come out and said they're going to do everything they can to get Florian Wirtz at the football club in the summer. However, this deal I do need to talk about, because if it does happen, I'm fucking shitting bricks. Because I can't lie, that is scary. That is honestly because I don't think they're going to win 21. But you'll never hear me say they're going to win 21. You'll never hear me say they're going to win the league. I wouldn't want to throw in full stop. However, if they get this deal across the line, yeah, and they have a front four next season of one of the strikers, which they're probably going to get because they're going to get rid of Darwin Núñez, Diaz and Gakpo with decent left wingers, effective, Mo Salah and Florian Wirtz. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, lads. Good luck. Do you get what I'm saying? Might as well hand it in now. Van Dijk at the back and Alisson in goal with a midfielder Gravenberch and McAllister. Yeah, good luck, mate. That's that. Unless they get any major injuries, that's number 21 wrapped up. That's them pissing the league next season. Thank God for Bayern Munich, isn't it? Thank God for Bayern Munich, and thank God Florian Wirtz is German. Obviously, we know that he's the Germans, arguably German's best player, German's best talent. Bayern Munich always pick up the best German talents. It's just in their nature. So they're obviously trying to get the deal done. However, Liverpool and Manchester City. I mean, if I go onto here, look, if I share my screen. Hold on, sorry. Fucking hell, yeah. There you go, look. Florian Wirtz is not only in talks with Bayern and Manchester City, but also with Liverpool. The competition for the player is increasingly becoming intense. It is said that the destination of yesterday's trip with Wirtz and his parents was not Manchester City, but Liverpool. LFC are now actively involved in the race. And then this one here. Florian Wirtz's parents know that Bayer Leverkusen have an excellent relationship with Manchester City and have travelled to Manchester today to meet with City's officials today. This was a few days ago, by the way. This is May 13th. Without Pep Guardiola. So he didn't meet Pep Guardiola, sorry. He met Manchester City's officials. Both clubs could be ready to negotiate an agreement that includes young players going from City to Leverkusen, such as James McCarthy, whom Bayer 04 love. Bayern are still absolutely there, speaking to the players' side and ready to negotiate with Leverkusen. The race is absolutely open. Wirtz has not decided anything as of tonight. Now, this one is the real one I'm worried about. I'm worried about Manchester City getting their hands on him because, as I say, he is the Kevin De Bruyne, the next version of Kevin De Bruyne. That's it. He's the closest thing this next generation will see to Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, pretty much. Do you get what I mean? Goal scoring, playmaking, everything, big games, the lot, right? The reason why I would hazard a guess that Man City have a better chance of getting in Liverpool is 1, Pep Guardiola. 2, they've been negotiating for longer. 3, they've got more money. But this is all down to buying. If Bayern Munich do not fuck around and just pay the money, pay what they're asking, because Leverkusen are asking for, I believe, 150 million from Bayern Munich, but they want 125 from Manchester City. So they want 25 more million from Bayern Munich, which is kind of understandable because he's a German player, German league, same league. They don't want to really send to it. They don't really want to sell to their rival. So if they sell to their rival, they're going to charge more, which kind of does make sense, to be fair. That's the only thing. Bayern Munich are trying to negotiate. They don't want to pay the 150 million. They probably don't even want to pay 125. They probably want to pay somewhere in the region of 100. And that's where Manchester City, an opportunity could arise. Or even Liverpool. Maybe Liverpool could get it. Maybe, for all we know, Florian Wirtz could have liked Liverpool when he was a kid. Maybe like he's 22, so I mean, I doubt he much like Steven Gerrard, but maybe he did. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he did like a few players. Maybe he liked Jurgen Klopp when he was in his teenage years. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of that sort of thing. That could see an opportunity arise. Bayern Munich must act now. They must get this deal over the line, in my opinion, because if they don't, we're full. If Bayern Munich keep on slacking, that could be an opportunity that Manchester City or Liverpool, or even maybe someone else, you never know, Real Madrid, Barca could come out of nowhere. Not that Barcelona could buy anyone, but they could come out of nowhere and pay the money. You know what I'm saying? The opportunities are rising. Bayern Munich need to act quick. Act quick, please, and save the Premier League. Because if they don't, listen, as a Man United fan, I'm telling you now, if Liverpool get their hands on this Florian Wirtz and they get a good striker, I think they're winning it again. Next season, these lot are going to fucking leapfrog. They're already miles ahead of us, all three of them. All 2 of the top teams, Man City and Liverpool, both obviously miles ahead of Man United already. Imagine if one of them got their hands on Florian Wirtz. Yeah? Who would be our best player. Already. And they're already miles ahead of us. Looking fucking terrifying. Forget scary. Forget all them fucking buzzwords. Terrifying. Petrifying. Yeah? Absolute worrying. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? So, please, Bayern Munich, do the world a favour. Get this over the line. Stop pissing around. Stop letting Wirtz meet this player. Personally, I've already said before, I think he's going to Bayern because I think family's German, wants to play for the biggest German club. It makes perfect sense. I actually think Bayern are fucking around. He's keeping his options all open. And he's also trying to get more money in terms of wages out of Bayern because he could probably sit there and say, well, I've got Man City here, offer me 300 grand a week. Are you going to offer me 300 grand a week, 350 grand a week? Or are you going to continue to offer me 250? Do you know what I'm saying? Sort of thing. So, yeah, that's my personal opinion. Where he would fit, obviously, be the Kevin De Bruyne replacement. He is the ideal Kevin De Bruyne replacement. And as I said, for Liverpool, he'd be Trent's replacement. Do you know what I mean? They've already got Conor Bradley for the right back position. They'll just go and put Florian Wirtz in the role where Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai play, which is, imagine going from Szoboszlai to Florian Wirtz. Or Curtis Jones to Florian Wirtz. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? You can see exactly why he's so touted. If you go look at his stats, I don't know his GA too much. I know he's got the highest chances created in Europe. He's definitely up there. Definitely probably in the top 3 most chances created in Europe. He's just an unreal footballer. So, yeah. That's me, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. More transfer news coming up. I'm out, people. Bash.